What's up, guys? It is Sunday, September 15th, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 861,514. TikTok, next block. Now, obviously, the big story of the day is the alleged, and I say alleged for a reason, second attempt on Donald Trump's life. Is anyone surprised? I'm not. And allegedly, and I don't even want to report it as an assassination attempt, because there's rumors out here saying that, you know, the guy didn't take a shot at Trump, and I think maybe there was some gunshots and he was shooting at someone else or something. I'm hearing a bunch of stuff. I got my theories on that, and I'll cover that more this week. But then I heard one of the officials, and I don't know who he was. I just heard him talking at a news conference, saying that basically Donald Trump is not a sitting president, and the area that they cover, I guess the perimeter that they can cover, they don't have enough manpower because he's not the sitting president. I obviously disagree with that, and we remember what happened in the first assassination attempt. Now we have to put numbers on them because, you know, this is the second one, allegedly. But the first one, they were saying that there are rumors that Donald Trump was asking for more help with and from Secret Service, and he wasn't getting the right manpower or whatever. And obviously that perimeter wasn't secured. And Eric Trump, Donald Trump's son, was basically saying, you know, because they shoot and stuff like that, and they use high-power rifles and all this, that, you know, you can shoot from a mile away. You know what I mean? So, again, how far is the perimeter out? Because I guess this guy was a few hundred yards, 300 to 500 yards away from Trump on his golf course or whatever. And, you know, it's funny that we're sitting here talking about this like this is no big deal, because compared to the last one, it's not. And the surprise factor is gone because it's happened before. And a lot of people actually expected this to happen. This is why I say that I don't think there's going to be an election on November 5th. I just don't see it happening, because if they have a fair and square election and there's no more funny business like they did in 2020, because again, everybody's onto it, you know, this is why I say the only thing they can do is either throw him in jail, take him off the ballot, defame him enough or talk about him so much about his character and stuff that they'll turn people off from him and they won't vote for him, or they'll kill him. And none of that's working. None of it. And again, you think all this stuff is that's happening is a coincidence? Now, some stupid people think that, obviously, but anybody with half of a brain, a quarter of a brain, 10% of a brain can see that this is not a coincidence, obviously. But again, when you have Trump derangement syndrome like this guy allegedly has, because he was a staunch supporter of Ukraine and everything else, and he thinks that allegedly Trump was not good for Ukraine. It's a sad state of affairs where we're at today in politics in the United States of America. This election is obviously heating up. Donald Trump is a brave man. You know, after what happened to him today, the alleged attempt, I guess he walked up to everybody and shook their hands and said, thank you so much. And, you know, all the good stuff that he does. They'll never show that on television. But this alleged shooter that allegedly wanted to do this to Trump, where do you think he's getting this information from? Where do you think he's getting the rhetoric to not like Trump from? Do you think he gets it from Fox News or Newsmax or Patrick Bet-David or any of these independent news media or right-wing media? I don't think so. Actually, I know that's not where he's getting, because if you hear some of the rhetoric he was allegedly saying on his social media. Isn't that funny how this guy's got social media but the other guy didn't? None. A 20-year-old, nothing. You know, the left-wing media is out of control. I'm probably sure that most of you guys saw Dana Bash today on TV with she did an interview with J.D. Vance. And what's so funny about these left-wing propagandists, people that work for the state-sponsored left-wing media is that the way they treat America First politicians or Republicans that go against the regime. Because again, there's some Republicans that are rhinos and are traitors to this country. But look at how she acted towards J.D. Vance today versus how she acted towards Tim Walz and what's her name? The vice president now, I don't even, Kamala Harris. Look at the tone. Look at the way they ask questions. Look at the way she debates him, and he called it out. J.D. Vance called it out, obviously. But that's her job. That's her job. She's not a journalist. She's a propagandist. You know what I mean? Her job is to go out there and keep up a narrative. And the media is so stupid, and these people that are over them are so stupid that they think that talking bad about Donald Trump, again, the Trump derangement syndrome that's heating up and revving up, like I told you was going to happen. I told you that about 4 or 5 months ago. It's at an extreme. It's highest it's ever been, and that's saying something. It's so funny how they don't talk anything about the migrants at all. These left-wing propagandists. They didn't say anything about Springfield, Ohio. I used to live in Ohio. My family's up there in Reynoldsburg, Columbus, Ohio, that area. And, I got some family up there. My brother and his wife and my niece and nephew are up there. My nephew plays for Ohio State. He's a freshman. He'll be playing there this year. He actually went to school here in Vegas, and he got a scholarship there. That's what they're from. And Springfield, Ohio, nobody was talking anything about the Haitian problem up there. Now, again, they are legal immigrants, but the legal part of it is a little weird because, yes, again, they didn't come in illegally the way the people that are coming in now. I'm hearing it's a little different way. It's almost like an executive order that the president lets them in without going through the proper steps of actually coming in the legal way and all that stuff. But don't quote me on that. That's what I'm hearing through the grapevine. And they're just letting these people in. Well, why are they doing that? They're doing that because, well, I'll get into that in another video. But basically, the left wing doesn't want to talk anything about illegal immigration until Trump brought it up. And based on some actual footage and 911 calls and evidence and other people, no, they say, no, that stuff is baseless. None of that stuff is true, blah, 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 blah. Their reasons are for reasons that I'll talk about later, but they won't bring it up. But if Trump says something, and here's the part where I'm talking about how they're stupid. If Trump says something about it, then they just got to jump on him. The problem is when they jump on Trump for any little thing he says, people are going to start researching stuff. And when they start researching it, they're going to realize, oh, Trump's crazy, blah, blah, blah. They're going to wait a minute. This person reported this. Here's this video. Here's a 911 call. Here's a lot of social media people actually doing journalist jobs and going out there on the ground in Springfield, Ohio, and talking to people. I saw a couple of channels that did it, a couple of YouTube channels going out there, and because they know that's good content, it's good footage. Anything time Trump says something or something in the news, people will take them and 4 or 5 people and go out there and hit the floor, hit the ground. And people are saying it. Yeah, this is happening, and blah, blah, the geese, the cats, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Again, allegedly, I wasn't there. I don't know. And then Dana Bash just went up there and just completely tried to put a bunch of propaganda out there against J.D. Vance, basically saying, you're supposed to be the senator, one of the senators of this state, and you're putting them in danger by saying this and that. And he just absolutely railed her about it. You know what I'm saying? And people are getting tired of it. People are getting tired of the lies. And what do you think is going to happen tomorrow and through the week about Trump's alleged assassination attempt, the second one? I'm already hearing stuff on MSDNC. Oh, well, when Trump got shot the first time, he came out at the RNC and he was somber at first, but then after a while, he started up the rhetoric again, and then he did the stuff about Springfield and blah, blah, blah. It's never their fault. No, it's not their fault that they called a man Hitler and, constantly bashed the man and saying that he's a existential threat to the country. He's a threat to democracy. He's going to lock up these people. I know black people literally, that think that Donald Trump is going to bring slavery back and or send black people back to Africa. My goodness, man. It's a Sunday. We're just chilling. My gosh, man. But we'll cover more about this week once we get some more information. But again, the alleged second attempt on Donald Trump's life happened at one of his golf courses down there in Florida. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, this week is definitely going to be interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, guys, God has to, he's got his eyes and protecting over Trump, man, that's for sure. But despite all this nonsense, guys, you know, inflation is out of control. The money printing is going to be crazy. This week is coming up. This Wednesday is the Fed meeting. We'll talk more about that, and they're going to obviously lower interest rates by 25 bips, a quarter of a basis point. And what do you think is going to happen after that? The money printers are going to go burr. Okay, and when the money printers go burr, that means your dollar goes down in the toilet. And when it's doing that, I always talk about on Satoshi Saturdays how many Satoshis you can get for $1. And the reason why you can get more or less or whatever is based on how many dollars are in the system, and you know how many people are selling, and you know all these different things, these metrics that are happening. But I'm telling you this right now, this is going to be bullish for our favorite money, the hardest money in the world. And let's just say 1,600 something Satoshis for $1. We're going to be looking back at these prices, and it's going to be unbelievable that we can get this. But I'm telling you right now, study this thing, look it up. The faster you do it, the faster you'll get cheaper sats, and defeat the tyranny of the money printer. And there's only one way to do it, and I think you guys already know what it is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.